Welcome to Kaumudy Global. Hours after thousands of protesters stormed his official residence in the capital of Sri Lanka, the embattled President Gotabaya Rajapaksa on Saturday agreed to resign on 13th July, Wednesday. Parliament Speaker Mahinda Yapa Abeywardena said Saturday night, hours after protesters stormed his official residence, blaming him for an unprecedented economic crisis that has brought the country to its knees. Meantime, reports said that President Gotabaya Rajapaksa fled his official residence in the capital Saturday before protesters stormed into his compound. President Rajapaksa informed the Speaker about this decision to quit after Abeywardena wrote to him seeking his resignation following the all-party meeting of leaders that held on Saturday evening. The development came following the announcement of resignation by Sri Lankan Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe from his post. Earlier, Abeywardena, in a letter addressed to the President, informed him that he should resign from his post immediately and convene Parliament in 7 days to appoint an acting President, Daily Mirror reported. He has also informed that the new administration should be formed with a new Prime Minister and then go for a general election after a specific time period. Dramatic visuals from outside Rajapaksa's residence on Saturday showed a sea of demonstrators storming into the compound, tearing down security cordons placed by police, taking a dip in the swimming pool, and even romping through his kitchen and home. CNN cited security officials to say that Gotabaya Rajapaksa was not at the site and has been moved elsewhere. Later in the day, protesters broke into Wickremesinghe's private residence and set it on fire, angered by the unprecedented economic crisis. Wickremesinghe, who was appointed as Prime Minister in May, has resigned from his post in order to ensure the continuation of the government and the safety of all the citizens. Taking to Twitter, Wickremesinghe said, "To ensure the continuation of the government, including the safety of all citizens, I accept the best recommendation of the party leaders today to make way for an all-party government. To facilitate this, I will resign as Prime Minister." Earlier, Prime Minister Wickremesinghe summoned an emergency party leaders meeting to discuss the situation in Sri Lanka and come to a swift resolution. The worsening economic situation in the country has led to increasing tensions, and over the last few weeks there were reports of several confrontations between individuals and members of the police force and also the armed forces at fuel stations where thousands of desperate members of the public have queued for hours and sometimes even days. Police have used tear gas and water cannon at times in an unnecessary and disproportionate manner. On occasions, armed forces have also fired live ammunition. Sri Lanka is suffering its worst economic crisis since gaining independence in 1948, which comes on the heels of successive waves of COVID-19 threatening to undo years of development progress and severely undermining the country's ability to achieve the sustainable development goals. The oil supply storage has forced schools and government offices to close until further notice. Reduced domestic agricultural production, a lack of foreign exchange reserves, and local currency depreciation have fueled the shortages. The economic crisis will push families into hunger and poverty, some for the first time adding to the 500,000 people who the World Bank estimates have fallen below the poverty line because of the pandemic. I am Shreya signing off. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates.